All right, Gordon, and here's the man to beat, Mike Burke, a junior from Northern Illinois. In the prelim, scored a 9.725.
Well, already, Bill, he's worked behind his back. There he's working on the end of the horse, reverse loops they're called. And there's the whirl that Thomas is making so popular all around the world. Incidentally, most of our coverage shows only international gymnasts working as all-around men. Here we're seeing some of the great specialists in this country. Yes, that's a super routine.
Mike Burke was ranked first coming into the meet. He finished fourth in this event 2 years ago and has just turned in a spectacular performance in the pommel horse. All right, waiting for the marks. Here it is, 9.70. Outstanding for Mike Burke. And here's the champion, Mike Burke, a junior from Northern Illinois University, finishes first place with 19.425. Dave Stoll of Illinois, second place, 19.250. And Blaine Dahl, third from LSU. We're going to take a short break here in Eugene, Oregon, but we'll be back for more of the NCAA Men's Gymnastics Championships.
Okay, let's go back to Bill Fleming and more gymnastics.
Bill Fleming along with Gordon Maddox back here at the NCAA Gymnastics Finals in Eugene, Oregon. And now let's get back to the competition, Gordon.
Well, the rings are next, and let's not forget that the preliminary score is added to the score received in the finals in each event.
Up on the rings is Kirk Mango, a junior from Northern Illinois University, currently tied for sixth. His preliminary mark, 9.30.
All right, there's his dislocate into a handstand. He has to swing to one handstand, has to press to a handstand, and now the style, the state of the art, dictates that when he swings to a handstand, he better not bend those elbows. Look at that. Nice Maltese. Lowers to a cross, L cross pull out. Wow.
I'll tell you, he was something. He came from 17th to 6th in order to make these finals. So he has all the capabilities of winning it.
Yeah, I don't believe he's going to stop where he is now. Full twisting double plow, and he nails it.
Kirk Mango is a junior from Northern Illinois, comes from Downers Grove, Illinois, qualified second in the Midwest Regional, has tremendous strength, and if there is a comeback story in the rings, it certainly is going to be Kirk Mango.
Well, another look at this amazing sequence of strength moves. He bails out as if he's going to do a back-up rise to a handstand and then stops it at the Maltese. Now remember, his arms are really functioning as levers, and yet he's working way out at the ends of these levers. He lowers to a cross, raises his legs, and then pulls back out. Just an amazing demonstration of power.
9.65 is the award for Kirk Mango, giving him 18.950. Very fine routine. The next competitor you'll be seeing will be Bart Conner. After this message, we'll have a more personal look at the all-around champion.
critical moment. However, the leader after the preliminaries is ready now. Mike Burke of Northern Illinois, who scored 9.725 in the preliminary round.
I tell you, he also won this event last year. And oh, there's the Magyar spindle. Very tough move, originated by the Olympic champion. This event is a devil of an event to try to double in, winning 2 years in a row. Look at that, Thomas Flair. Now watch how far he works his hips away from his hands. Gets almost a straight body extension. That's what you really look for in good pommel horse work. Oh, and that's really just outstanding.
Oh, you've got to love it. He attacks the apparatus. Mike Burke of Northern Illinois, the leader after the preliminaries, awaiting the score for this performance. And it's a 9.85. So Mike Burke of Northern Illinois has won the pommel horse event. Zernick lines up second, and Kurt Thomas third.
Let's take another look at Mike Burke's great performance, this time in slow motion and compared with Kurt Thomas. Even though Thomas is considered an aggressive horse performer, Mike Burke really works with much greater speed than Kurt. In fact, at this stage in this routine, he has already picked up a full quarter of a revolution on Kurt Thomas. Where you place your difficulty is important, and Mike Burke places his Thomas Flair a difficult move later in his routine than Kurt. But look at how both of these guys are able to emphasize tremendous extension and elevation. And that picture right there tells you how delicate the balance is when you work the pommel horse. Now, even though both routines started at the same time, Kurt Thomas is finished, Mike Burke is still working away. And on pommel horse especially, the more moves you put in, the greater chance you take for making big, big mistakes. That's why this man is a two-time NCAA champion.
More individual competition from Baton Rouge coming up.
Watch this next one. Look at that. Oh man, alive! It goes right from one to the other. Whoa.
Hope so.
Now, Mike Burke also is a graduate. He was one of your first All-Americans, your first champion, national champion, was he not?
Yes, he was. It's been 4 years since he's really been involved with competition, but Mike tries to stay on top of it. Every so often he gets in the gym and swings.
And the crowd starts to ooh and ah because if they don't remember him from 4 years ago, it's very easy to bring back memories with a routine like this.
It looks like the old Mike Burke.
Excellent.
He's swinging. He did what we call a spindle. He did reverse loops. His leg work is excellent. He gets that bottom leg up. And he's winding up for his dismount. And it's a loop with a half. Nice routine by Mike Burke. Excellent routine.
As though he'd never been away. Mike Burke.
I almost hesitated because he awed me with the way he executed that routine.
Now, how much practicing can they do?
Mike practices maybe about 2 weeks out of a year. Right now he's doing his leg work. He gets that back leg up very, very high. And he's winding up for his dismount.
9-7, 9-6.
And finishes with a hop into what we call a loop-to-loop half. Very good score.
9.65 for Mike Burke. That ties him for second place behind Okabe.